Are there aspects to your day that you feel as if you're just, checking the box? Do you ever strive to reach out of your comfort zone, become uncomfortable, and level up? Privileged to be your host, this is Jason Wabick. Now, let's uncheck the box. A great day to everybody out there. Once again, my name is Jason Wabick, host of the Uncheck the Box podcast, where today we continue our journey together and being the best versions of ourselves that we can possibly be. Super grateful today, everybody. Sun is shining. It's been a rainy weekend, kind of gloomy around here, and it's all systems go today as I'm recording this on Sunday. Hope you guys had a phenomenal week. Last week we talked about the words I am and affirming ourselves and having other people affirm ourselves, right? But using our words of affirmation for ourselves to better ourselves and to grow ourselves. So just a quick recap, okay? And certainly go back and you can listen to the episode for all the specifics, but some of the benefits of using those two powerful words, I am, it improves self-esteem, enhances enhances self-compassion. It increases emotional well-being. But most importantly, I shouldn't say most importantly, but what we're going to focus on today is achieving success. I am, and saying to ourselves that we can, will ultimately allow us the ability to achieve the highest level of success. However, the words we're going to focus on today, so piggybacking off of last week, are using the words I should. And sometimes we use these words quite a bit. I should. But it's what we do from there after we say it that's going to ultimately dictate the level of success that we have, or even success as a whole. So, I should, definition, used to say that one believes that something is true, that a particular situation exists, that something will happen. Or used to express one's opinion that something should exist or happen. So everybody, the words I should are a great start, but it is not complete. It's not quite as finite as I am. You're defining I am this, I am that, I am going to do this, I am going to do that. The words I should is a start, but without action is incomplete and could remain incomplete without that action. So let's be aware of some pitfalls here, everybody. I should can lead you down the right path, but without that immediate action, it just falls empty. Then it was just a great thought, okay? We always have to think of things that we should be doing, but we have to take those risks. Without that call to action, okay, then again, they remain empty. We have to let our ego go, okay? Because fear will take over and run the show. What does that mean? We all have an ego, okay? And this is not a bad thing. We talked about this months ago, okay? But our inner voice will tell us things. It will create a reality that will ultimately hold us back to protect ourselves. So we have to listen to that inner voice, okay? And we have to combat it from time to time because fear will take over and ultimately hold us back and not allow us the ability to take that risk. My friends, the biggest thing here, biggest pitfall, is when those two words, I should, lead to a 3-word phrase, I should have. Big tragedy there, everybody. That means past tense. So I should, and then in hindsight, I should have done that because we didn't take that action. So here are 4 pillars on taking action, okay, everybody? We've got great thoughts. Now let's make sure we implement, okay? So pillar number 1, create, commit, complete. So we create this idea, we create this thought, which is a great thought, and we say to ourselves, I should do this. Then number 2, we commit to doing it. And number 3, we complete the action. Okay? Like Nike says, just do it, everybody. We may do it and make a mistake. We may do it and fail. We've talked about this multiple times. That's okay because we learn. But create the idea, commit to it, and complete. Number 2, we already kind of insinuated this, but there has to be no fear. I know times are going to get tough, okay? But mistakes will happen. And remember this, everybody. This is a quote I heard this week, and I love it. Sometimes your lows get you to your highs. Think about that, everybody. Sometimes your lows get you to your highs. But if we have fear and we let fear run the show, that's ourselves telling us we don't want to experience those lows. And if we don't experience those lows, we potentially are not going to get to those highs. Number 3, turn the I should into I will. That's more finite. That's more affirming, right? Start speaking those words. Let your actions follow your words, okay? And let everything breed positivity. Again, speak I will, move those into action, and remain positive. Start visualizing what it is you want and will it to happen, my friends, okay? Turn I should into I will. And lastly, we have to have a plan, my friends. We got to have a plan. We can't just haphazardly be going through life and expect that we're going to achieve everything that we want without a game plan. You would never set foot on the road on a trip without a map or GPS, right? Have a plan, everybody. You know, it's like working out, right? Working out, you don't see the benefits overnight, but over time, you start seeing the benefits. But it's long-term, sustained commitment. Okay, it takes time, so commit. Everybody, lean into it. Fight through the pain. It is well worth it, I promise you. Some things are more immediate than others. Others, it's like a fine wine. It takes time, so have a plan. So again, everybody, create, commit, complete. Okay, tame the fear. Fear's going to be there, okay? So I shouldn't say no fear, because the fear's going to be there, but tame it. Turn your I should statements into I will statements, and then formulate a plan and take action, everybody. Listen, I say it every week. I appreciate you. Today was short, sweet, to the point. It was inspired from last week. I am. Now that we've defined who we are, okay, now define what it is that we want. And let's start saying, I will. Here's my game plan. I'm going to get this. Everybody, listen, appreciate your time today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, phenomenal rest of your week, and we will absolutely see you next time. Thank you, everybody.